Welcome everybody to Noon South High School Epsilon. I'm your host, Zachary Hong. Today I am joined by my co-host,
what's it called? Declining bee population.
and today we have a very special guest who normally doesn't come here.
Yeah, I'm Zoe.
Nice to meet you, Zoe. And a returning favorite.
Malachi 2.3.
Favorite's a strong word.
Awesome.
Declining bee population is my rapper name. DBP for sure.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes, it is. We came up with that in our class today. Yes.
Yeah, he's Young Hung.
I'm
So it's Young Hung in the gang, which is Young Hung, declining bee population, and Little Spinach Leaf.
I like it.
That's Zach Rivers, by the way.
I
Who
like
never
it.
shows up.
No.
But yeah. Oh, I should probably get out this agenda list I wrote today.
Oh, you came prepared?
But the first word or two of your intro may have been cut off. Just so you know.
Oh well.
We'll edit
Well,
one from the
nah, I won't.
No, we won't.
But anyways, guys, how's your day today? How's your guys' day today?
Long.
It definitely feels long. I
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
Thursdays are a strange day because right after lunch you think that your next class is your last class,
Mhm. Yeah.
and then you just have a C block after.
Well, you? I think I'm in the wrong place.
You might be. What are you here for?
ADL?
No,
That's
yeah,
not
it's not
here.
here.
Not here.
Goodbye.
I thought you said you locked the door.
Sorry for the interruption, folks.
We're not gonna take it. No, we ain't gonna take it. Just leave it. We ain't gonna take it.
I turned the secondary knob in a direction.
I'll turn your
But anyways,
I'll
it's
turn
long
your
Thursday.
secondary knob in a different direction.
Anyways, long day Thursday, right? Man, Thursdays are deceiving. Anybody excited for anything today? This past week? This coming week? Tomorrow is the 21st night of September.
It's my sister's birthday today,
Whoa, happy birthday to,
Lily.
Lucian.
My mom gave her not one, not two, but 3 Instagram posts to commemorate her 12th birthday.
And it's your mom's Instagram, isn't
My
it?
mom's Instagram, yes.
I don't even have Instagram.
Yeah, therefore, my mom has proven herself to have a favorite child.
I'm the youngest and I'm the favorite.
Same.
I'm the oldest and I don't know.
And
Yeah,
yet
I'm the oldest.
Devastatingly deadly milk allergy.
Okay, it's true. I'm my dad's favorite child.
Oh.
But are you?
Are you your dad's only child?
Yes. Because me and my brother have different parents, different dads.
Oh, okay.
But school, we're 3 weeks in now?
Yep.
We
2.5?
are.
Yep. Tuna? What?
It's the 20th. September ends in 11 days. 10 days?
You
11 days?
There are 31 days in September. Zach.
Yes. No. 30.
They're 30.
Yeah, 30.
That's
You're
what I
wrong.
said. No, there's 31.
No, 31
No, there's-
in October, 30 in September. You're wrong.
30 days
30
has
September.
September.
Yes.
Look, 31.
Oh, you're right.
30?
Huh.
Yeah. 31.
What?
Look,
It's
31.
31.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Look, it goes 30 and then it goes 1.
Wow.
Well, hats off to me. Anyways, we're many days in. How are classes going, guys?
I have A blocks free, so
and
I've
you
been
come
late
in-
to B block
Yeah,
every single
Art
day.
class. Shape up, kid.
Isn't it honors art?
Yeah.
It is. It is.
How's your school year going?
Pretty good.
Would you like to elaborate some? No. I'm going to speak on you.
No, please don't. Actually, that would be okay. No, mine has been pretty good. Enjoying my classes.
Okay.
I like ethics. I like women in lit.
I like ethics too. Miss Murray's really nice.
Yeah. I like
Who is your favorite woman in lit?
like in the class
Gandhi.
or from like
Either.
From what
female
you've learned.
authors. Or
You can
from,
have.
like,
Just take that question where you would like it.
Agatha Christie.
so like favorite female character or author or person in the class.
Just answer
Just
the question.
answer the
So
question.
here's the issue: you're asking somebody who takes that class and takes ethics, and both classes use ethics a lot.
Okay.
So it's really
Okay.
highly dependent on a lot of factors.
Who is your favorite woman English teacher that you've ever had?
Miss Robinson,
Okay.
who might also happen to be the English teacher for that class, but I've had her before.
Okay.
Yeah. How's your year going? Fourth person.
It's going pretty well.
Would you like to elaborate at all?
I don't know what to elaborate it on.
You know? That's understandable. Sometimes you can't like really get out what you want to say, and you know what? You just end up not saying it.
How about you, Zach?
Oh, no one ever asks me these. I ask them, and like none of them ever ask me. My year is just fine and dandy so far. You know, nothing bad, nothing good. Switched out of horror and sci-fi into contemporary literature.
I hate that kid Zach in my math class.
Oh yeah, you're in my math class. Oh, you're also in my art class. You're always late, so I don't get to like scream at you in
Okay.
the morning.
Well, you did
Thank
this
you.
morning.
Yes.
You did.
And you did it, and I know because your voice is so loud.
I'm sorry. Goodness me, I'm sorry that my voice is bellowing and booming sometimes, but hey, what can you do? Well, I know what you can do. You guys can talk about whether or not you were happy or sad to see old friends make new friends, maybe
I've
make
made like one new friend,
nice.
and she's been in my advisory this whole time.
I've turned some old acquaintances into new friends, which has been nice.
I
Yeah,
have
that's really good.
So many contacts in my phone, and they're just it's a person's first name. I've got no idea who that is. Partly because it's like I know 12 of those,
Oh.
and some of these I have like 4 Jacks in my phone, and I'm like I don't know the difference.
Yeah,
two
I
Matts,
have
I'm like,
friends
I
who
don't
say I only put my best friends in like just their first names without their last names, but
Or put everyone.
I have to put everyone's
Yeah.
last names.
Or else I forget.
You just don't know.
See, so many of these contacts are from before I had an iPhone, so practical. It was easy to do the multiple number press, and then I just transfer them over my iPhone.
Hmm.
But it's like crap.
Yeah.
Now I regret that.
So whenever a person named Jack is like, "Hey, text me later if you can," and you're like, "Okay," then you don't know. Can you?
Yeah.
Don't know which Jack it is.
Yeah.
I'll text them later. I don't know which Jack it is.
Text all of them. Put them in a group chat.
I'm not gonna do that.
Pull a new
Which
phone
one?
who dis.
They're like,
That's not entirely.
That
far
would be
from the
awkward
truth.
because like some of them are in this school, but then one of them is my stepdad, and it's like
Oh,
like, that would be
okay.
kind of weird.
wait, why don't you just say like stepdad?
Because I didn't. I just put his name.
Stepfather.
That's what I call him.
Step
Jack.
Jack.
Step
Jack.
Jack.
Luckily, my stepmom has such a unique name that that's not an issue with her. But like,
What's her name?
I'm not saying her name.
Please?
Here, no.
All right, that's fine. You know, it's kind of a prodding question, which I shouldn't ask.
Should I, Zach?
Should you what?
Yes, call him.
Should you?
Call him. Let's get a caller.
Let's get a caller.
Wait, is that Zachary?
Put it on speaker.
Rivers?
Put it on speaker. Stop being so bland. Put it to the microphone. He might be driving.
No, he's got a call.
Ah, yes.
Hello, Zach. Hello.
Zach?
Hello.
Hello? Hello?
We also don't have any sort of service at
Hello?
this school.
No, we
Zach.
don't.
Hello.
Hello?
I can vaguely hear some noise.
Hello.
Is it coming from outside the room?
No. No, we hung up.
Oh.
He
Goodbye,
Zachary
Zach
hung up.
Rivers.
Sure is a lot of
Aw.
noise outside the room.
There's so little reception here that might be a problem.
Yeah, service in schools tends to be very bad. No.
I couldn't hear him.
People use VPNs. They use a lot of things.
They
do
could just
people
not use their
VPNs?
phones.
Yes, that's the point, though. People like using their phones.
Oh. Do you like my socks?
Those are so nice.
I know. I really like them.
Should we describe
Let's
them?
be audio friendly. Yeah. Lexi showed me earlier today during art, and I originally thought the front part, which is, thin,
Sheer.
sheer mesh. I thought it was a coffee color. I was like, oh wow, never seen coffee colored socks before.
Our group has been talking about contrast in art, and you can really see the contrast between the mesh half of the sock and the black half as separated by these embroidery roses.
My art group, our art teacher told us to cut it up.
Into
Into like
Oh,
into
we're
like
still
4
gluing.
pieces, and you know what? It looks better.
Hello?
Oh.
Hi. I'm putting you on speaker.
Zach, you are now officially on Epsilon. Why does speaker not work? Hold on, let me take you off.
Your speaker is borked.
Hello?
Just, you call him.
Huh. I could hear him first. I could hear him before. Now I can hear him.
No.
How about we
Here.
all
Zachary
just call
calls.
Zach at the same
Here.
time?
Zach, you call him. See if that works better.
Alright.
Special guest. Special
Where's my
guest.
phone at? Search app. Phone. There we go. Contacts. Zachary Rivers.
Hey, we all have bad eyesight.
Yes.
You guys all
we
have
do.
glasses and I have contacts.
Hey.
Hey.
Blind crew.
Something interesting that my other sister did yesterday.
You have multiple sisters.
I have multiple sisters.
How many?
I have 2. So one's in 6th grade and one's a sophomore. And she got a new pair of glasses that are non-prescription glasses.
Oh.
So she wears her contacts
but
and then wears her glasses over the contacts.
why?
pretty good.
I don't
Why?
know.
Is it a fashion statement?
I think it is.
My phone is not letting me call Zach Rivers, but please continue talking about your
Oh,
sister.
should
But-
I try
you
calling
call
Zach?
him.
I'm gonna try calling Zach
But-
Rivers.
the glasses frames. It's annoying to me. Like
Yeah.
it's not fun wearing glasses.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
You know
like
what?
them.
It's
used
it's
to it.
convenient. I don't necessarily like sticking my fingers in my eyes every
Same.
morning, but
Yeah, I'm more of an at night kind of person where I can't. It's just difficult at night to take out my contacts because
Yeah.
I just want to go to sleep.
yeah.
Why don't you just like do this?
Well, just
Oh wait,
because-
I have dailies. Never mind.
Yeah.
So I can just like throw them away at the end of the day. Oh,
Gosh.
that's a nice rhyme.
Throwing away money.
I put the
I don't actually have
contacts
tons of them.
in on autopilot. I don't really remember what I
Put your
them.
contact lenses in
So then
autopilot.
you don't forget to put them in and not realize?
No, I realize it. If I can't see, then I know that I didn't put in my contact lenses.
I guess that would do it, yeah.
Yeah, but if I can
Yeah.
see, I'm like, oh. Okay.
Isn't necessarily going through.
Yeah, it took a
Maybe
while.
it's Zachary's phone.
I mean,
It
both
could be.
people are in the school and it's terrible reception.
Hmm.
So this is why we can't have callers.
No. And this isn't live, so we
mean,
can't like broadcast
yeah, that
to
is
an audience.
true.
Well, it
live
doesn't.
and ask.
Still, we could still just call random.
Use a landline.
Let's
There's
call
no landline
let's
in
call
here.
Yeah,
that
there is.
person.
Well, I
I
don't
think,
actually know.
his name was.
I don't know if there's something in there.
Ricola!
No, I was,
Hey, Zach! Yo, what's up?
No, not you, other Zach.
Oh, bye.
Yeah. Bye.
okay.
There are 2 phones in here. There's one up there.
Are there?
There's one over
Oh,
here.
wow.
Is there one in there?
Wait, where?
No, don't go out there. Don't go out there. Oh, in there.
Why don't we try
There's
calling?
not.
Well, yeah,
only
this is
one.
like a teacher conference.
Can you fit
room.
in there?
Me?
Yeah.
I could fit my phone. I don't know about fitting my entirety.
Can you fit in there?
No, that is the small box. That's like
Yeah, exactly.
9
Alright, Zach.
millimeters
Well,
long.
here's a great segue for you. What else do you have to talk about?
Well, you know, looking at our time, we still have like 20 minutes left, so, you know what? 3 out of the 4 of us are seniors. How's college stuff going?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
You know,
Mine's going pretty well. I'm in a good spot there.
I haven't started like any of my essays, and I should.
Yeah, you should.
I should.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about them, and I have 2 prompts that I really want to write about, but I've just never allocated any time to. Because, you know, I sleep from, 5 a.m. to 7 a.m., and then I go to bed at 5 p.m. and wake up at 10 p.m. 7 hours of sleep a day,
Interesting.
nonetheless.
Yeah, but it's not a
That
consistent
is-
7 hours.
Yeah.
And that's the big part. It's gotta be consistent.
Hey, you just gotta break it up.
Sometimes it doesn't need to be consistent. I've
Yeah.
seen some like college sleep schedules. There's this one. That I
Okay, yes,
saw
but
that was,
everybody knows
like,
that college students have absolutely horrendous sleep schedules.
Well, yeah.
And
I
they just
saw
survive
one that
on
was like
caffeine.
you can sleep like in every hour you sleep 15 minutes.
Yeah, that's a terrible
That's a
idea.
lot.
But some people like work really well with that. So like you can make your own
But you
sleep
can't
schedule
break
that
up your
accommodates your
sleep.
schedule
Yeah, it doesn't.
for your
it doesn't
school.
work
Some
Just
people.
saying
But it.
that way. They might
It's just
function.
difficult.
that
but
it
it's not
doesn't need to
good
be
for
one
them.
continuous night of sleep.
It really
It might
doesn't.
function, but it's not good.
Okay,
No,
well
it's
he's
not
alive
good.
right now.
It
so
keeps
it's
you
fine.
alive. Really keeps you strong.
That's
and
the
That's a
point.
bare minimum. Really.
Does he look sick? No.
Yeah.
My mom says I
mean,
look pale.
Turn towards me.
Is
By
that?
whose
I mean,
standards?
what was that
Yeah, a little
smile?
bit.
Maybe.
What was
Yeah, a
that
little bit.
smile? You're like,
You could be considered pale.
Oh,
But-
I'm sorry.
Where are you at?
Me at college, I think I'm going to take Columbus Day weekend to look at some schools.
Nice. I went up to Rensselaer yesterday.
Sounds
In
nice.
Troy, New York.
I will be in Washington, D.C.
Oh, I'm in my hometown.
That's your hometown.
That's
Oh, you're going to look at a school in Washington, D.C.
Looking at 2 schools in Washington,
Oh, wow. Is
D.C.
one of them American University?
No, I will be staying at a friend's dorm at American University, though.
What are you gonna go look at?
I'm looking at George Washington, and then I'm going to look at
Oh,
Georgetown.
Wow. G. Washi and G. Townie.
Couple of G's.
The OGs. So, any idea what you want to study?
Photojournalism.
Oh,
Nice.
wow.
That is
Oh,
pretty
wow.
Yeah, that's pretty
I
sweet.
want to study communications, which kind of ties into that, like media studies.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It does.
I'm going a completely different direction from both
Yep.
of you.
where?
I want to go into biomedical engineering.
Biomedical engineering.
Yeah.
Gonna-
BME.
Engineer me a new heart so my arteries don't have to deal with this anymore.
There is
Zach, I'm sorry,
actually
your heart's too fucked. I can't do it.
one of the schools I'm looking at. You can get a Bachelor of Science in photography, so you're taking scientific photos.
It's cool.
So you're using
I mean-
microscopes,
Yeah.
or you're taking pictures of eyes.
Cool.
You get paid 6-figure salaries
Yeah.
for being a science photographer.
Yep.
Lexi, I know you're a little bit young to think about this.
What? What? I'm only a year younger.
But what are you thinking? Where are you thinking going? What are you thinking
What?
of doing with your life?
I don't want to go to college,
You don't?
but I'll probably do something like
I mean, it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
You
I'll
don't wanna
probably
go.
do film.
But do you not want to go in the sense that you just like, I don't want to do more school, or in the sense that you're like, I actually
I
want
can
to do something
succeed in
different
other
instead?
ways
Okay.
that
that's
I
good.
find college is like, in my opinion, a tool that is helpful for like connections and stuff.
And depending on what you want to do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it would be helpful, but I also see like why you don't have to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really depends on what you want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, and film is my thing.
Nice.
It's pretty cool.
One thing that I found interesting about Rensselaer is that they're a D1
Hockey team for both men and women's hockey.
and I don't follow sports much, but D1 is the best.
Yeah.
So they're a very competitive hockey team. But they don't have, you can't get, Rensselaer doesn't give athletic scholarships, and you can't get an athletic scholarship there, which means that if you go there, you have to go there to be an engineer and actually apply yourself to engineering.
Interesting.
And then you maybe also play hockey, but like, you can't go there as an athlete. Because
yeah.
the rest of their sports
So
are
their
D3.
hockey team
Only-
is just a bunch of engineers that play hockey for hobby.
Yeah.
and are apparently quite good at it. 'cause
What
they're
a
D1.
wonderful
The rest of their
combination.
sports are D3, so like
They know the
local.
physics behind it.
But they're apparently a very good hockey team.
Yeah, I
That's so
toured
cool.
Columbia University, which I will not be applying
Yeah.
to. But
Oh,
they
wow.
were talking about, they kind of had the same thing, where they are a D1 athletic school for quite a few sports, but they don't
Rensselaer
give,
only hockey.
they don't
But
give,
men and
yeah.
women's.
Yeah, I have a question.
Yeah.
But
What does
wait,
D1
you
mean?
just cut
So
me off.
Division 1. So there's
Yes.
it's
yes.
split up into I
I
think
understand
like
now.
3 divisions.
I don't know.
I don't know. But so basically D1 is the best, I guess.
All right.
D1's the one that's
Rensselaer-
in all the football Instagram
Yeah.
bios.
All right.
Like Rensselaer is D3 for every sport except hockey, but then men and women's hockey they're D1.
Yeah, so at Columbia, you don't have any breaks. You just have to be an engineer or an English major or something like that
Yeah.
that just happens to play a sport.
Yeah, that's kind of similar to.
Yeah.
The other interesting thing about Rensselaer is their coaches get pretty small budgets for recruiting.
Interesting.
So like one of their baseball coaches, his budget to recruit people, well, he can't offer athletic scholarships.
Mhm.
So it's also like recruiting is like you should just come here to study engineering basically. But he had a $5,000 for the year fund for recruiting, and that was to go from California all the way to the from West Coast all the way to the East Coast recruiting on a $5,000 with $5,000 in funds. It's kind of hard to do that.
Yes.
But it's not good. It's just because they don't value sports.
I mean, you could pull a
That's
Borat and just get an ice cream truck.
I think he said
Just
he,
drive
I think he
it
said
across.
This year he came in at like $3,420 something, which is crazy cheap if you're going across the country recruiting.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it's a school with quite a bit of money. It's not that the school is poor. It's just that they don't value sports in the same way. Like they like sports, but you can't go there just to play sports. You have to do other
just
stuff.
because you're good at a sport doesn't make you the best at everything.
They've
Just
got a
really good
bunch
at
of
that
really
sport.
cool programs though. Like they're really cool. One thing that's funny is at least one, I think it was several of their buildings are designed to withstand almost any modern natural disaster or most.
Really?
Interesting.
But
That's
it's
cool.
also in Troy, New York, where there are literally 0 natural disasters.
Yeah.
Well, a
So-
hurricane did hit Massachusetts.
Yeah, but
so-
not Troy, New York. So like they're like, these buildings are built incredibly well, but nothing will happen
They
to them
should
to test that. so.
invest to have those buildings made in places like California.
See, well,
First college, and I think it was in the English-speaking world, to offer a degree in civil engineering, and first college in the country to offer a degree in video game design.
wow, that's cool.
Why are you playing footsie with me, all of you? Like I'm resting my foot here in the middle of the table, and
It's very good.
under the table that is, and
Very
all of you
good.
start kicking me.
Because
And you know what a gang talks about? We talk about what we learned today. Welcome to a new segment, Epsilon viewers, that I created this morning in the library. And I like to call
Without
it
my
Today
consent.
I Found Out.
Is that
So-
like Reddit?
Yeah, it's like the day I learned
the day I
that.
learned.
Oh, I'm not on Reddit that often, so
I
don't know.
don't have a Reddit account.
But anyways,
I don't use it very often.
what did you learn today? What did you find out today?
Like in here or in general?
In general. What's good? What's fresh? What's hot?
I don't think I learned much about
You have to have learned at least one thing.
Yeah.
it. No, it was pretty slow dead.
We went to school today.
So you don't learn things every day.
No.
You have slow days.
Did you practice anything of a new concept that you learned?
Not really.
No, nothing.
Not particularly.
Did you
No.
do any specific thing?
Well, yeah, sure. I did specific things. Not new things.
What did you learn
Silently
today?
nodding. Oh, what did I learn today? I guess I didn't really learn it.
Okay, why would you come up with this segment if you didn't learn anything?
I like how this is a new segment.
Well, it's
called
'cause I-
Today I learned, or whatever the heck.
Today I found out.
Today I found
found
out.
out.
And the co-hosts of the show are like, yeah, we didn't learn anything today.
I went into my English class, my new English class today because I switched out of horror and sci-fi, and I'm now in contemporary literature. But apparently there's a vocab quiz on Monday, and I got
Rip.
and I got the sheet with all the paper on it, or the sheet with all the words
sheet
on
with
it.
all the paper on it.
Well, it had,
The sheet, yeah.
details aren't important.
Details are very
paper,
important.
The review sheet.
papery sheet.
Papery sheet.
I like it.
But anyways, it had a bunch of words on it that started with A on it, and I think one of them was synonymous with stroke, and I used that in a sentence to make fun of my friend, quote unquote friend. I don't really talk to him that often, but hey, today I learned a synonym for stroke.
You don't remember what it is.
No.
So you didn't learn it.
Uh-uh.
Okay.
Anyways, what did you learn today?
I learned that Sweet Green has a fish taco bowl.
That doesn't sound green. It sounds like a fishy bowl.
Well, I mean,
Does-
it has a piece of fish in it. It's arugula based.
Oh my god.
Isn't arugula not green?
Arugula?
Arugula's
Arugula's
green.
lettuce.
Oh wait, I'm thinking of rhubarb.
Yeah, so
Never mind.
it was a nice experience. I am an avid Sweet Green eater.
I've never been to Sweet Green. I hear they put
I've never
pieces
been
of
to
bread
Sweet
on
Green.
their
It's
salads.
overpriced.
They do. It's probably
That's kinda
overpriced,
weird.
but it's a big salad. Usually it takes me 2 sittings to eat a salad. So I think that it's worth it paying
I don't like salad.
$10 for 2 meals.
There's like this one Japanese place in Brookline that I just really, really like the salad dressing for their salad.
What place is it?
Fugaku.
What did you call me?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
not
fuck you.
Are you not well versed in the arts of the Japanese language?
No, I'm not.
Oh, is it like the one salad that like all Japanese
It's like
restaurants have?
sesame something.
Oh no, maybe it's different.
I
The
know
one
what you're
I'm thinking of
talking
is like the
about.
ginger
Yeah.
one.
So, what did you learn today, Pike?
Pike.
Like,
What did you
I know
just
what
call
I
me?
say. I know what I
Hey.
say. I know.
Oh.
Sure about
Do you not remember that every time last year I called you Pike?
No, I don't remember.
We
you
have the
that
logs,
much.
Zach, don't we?
Yeah, I guess.
Anyway. Yeah, I learned that there's a club called CIA, which
Is it Christian?
Oh, yeah.
in Action?
Christians
Oh,
in
yeah.
actions
Action.
in action.
Yeah, and I also learned from being asked to join that club that mints hurt. I ate a mint
What?
and it burned my mouth.
Oh.
Something
Rip.
interesting about that is there was a Supreme Court case about whether or not religious clubs should be allowed in public schools.
I saw that one of the clubs that was being retired was like young adults in religious action or something like that.
Yeah.
I feel like it could be allowed as long as they don't like peer pressure other people to like join their club who aren't part of that religion.
I think part of it is also like if you're actively promoting the religion and trying to convert people or
Isn't
whatever.
Newton
that's
primarily a
different.
Jewish area?
I think
Heavily
we're around
Jewish.
30%, which is a lot more than the country's national
A lot more than most
Jewish
places,
percentage.
yeah.
Yep.
Huh.
But like if you're actively trying to recruit people to your religion or convert people to your religion, then that's different. But if you're like
If you're
if you're an organization of people that all have the same religion or a
Yeah.
similar
Yeah.
religion, and you do charity things like many of those types of clubs often do. I don't know about ours, but in general, those types usually do. I think that's fine. I think it depends what they're
Yeah.
doing.
Do you
though.
know what
I mean,
they're
it's more of
doing?
it's
I
a
know, I
safe
don't know what they're
space.
Yeah.
people.
Like this room.
This
It's a safe
room.
space, but we record everything and put it up on the internet. But it's a safe space.
It's a safe space.
This is a new space.
You know, we are in a new space.
Shush, they don't need to know that.
Okay, fine.
Do you know what the CIA does?
No, they told me to come see them on Wednesday, and now I'm just going.
Did they remember that there's no Wednesday this week?
There's no Thursday this week. Next week.
Oh, they meant next week. Okay.
No, this happened today.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
This is the
Today I learned.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
Do you
Oh my
do you know what you should do on Wednesdays, and everyone else here,
Is
and
it going
maybe the
to
people
be-
Is it
listening
going to
should
your
do?
movie club?
Yes.
Oh.
All right.
I
I'll
just
wait-
said
I'll
I
wait
was
till-
going to the CIA.
I know,
I'm
but
thinking
why
about I'm gonna
wouldn't you
go
come
to
to movie
the,
club?
I see many movies.
Ross, who's
every
the
day.
fucking writing thing?
What?
Who's our
What? Say
The
words.
what?
Words.
no, I hear.
Speak.
The what's the online
Denebula?
no, not the
Nicholas?
news.
Nala?
No, the writing one.
Were you
Is it
saying
Rossalas? Is it
Rossala?
Rossalas?
Rossala?
Rossalas.
Red salsa.
Red salsa.
They're the ones who do the little
Yeah, little
booklets.
art.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
zine.
Yeah.
The Rosasa.
Yeah.
Ralasa salsa.
Rosas.
Masala is.
Versailles. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got an interesting fact for you all.
Okay.
Oh,
The words. No, it's not. You want it for fact?
No, it's fine. Continue.
I got it for fact.
Maybe later, off air.
Okay.
Yeah, it's on.
The word inflammable
Inflammable.
Inflammable.
and the word flammable
Flammable.
Flammable.
mean the same thing.
Well, yeah.
Inflammable and flammable. In the I don't know what this called. I can't
The
think of
dictionary.
the word. No. In
The rules.
The rules.
the stem
Yeah.
Prefix.
prefix
In.
means like. Never mind. I'm just gonna stop talking.
No. So yeah. So normally when you put in front of a word in English, it means not.
Yeah.
Like in or im. So like impossible.
Means in or not.
Yeah. But in the case of inflammable, it comes from a different Latin root. So I think it means like to do or to be able or something like that. Or maybe it just means like to almost. I can't quite remember exactly what the one comes from. But so as a result, inflammable and flammable both mean can be burned. And so if somebody ever says that something's inflammable when they mean that it doesn't burn,
Then just set it on fire.
then just set it on fire. Right. No, but then they're wrong. And that's like it's kind of like a big thing, like, especially if you want to be like something.
Lexi is under the table.
Yeah, I was ignoring that.
Why did you do that?
Well, why did you go under
What?
the table?
Because you winked at me.
Well,
You're staring at me while I was putting my hood on.
I wasn't staring, I just looked.
Uh-huh,
She
yeah.
lives under the table.
Yeah, this is my home. When I say I live close to school.
I actually live in the school.
Good day today, right, guys? Not bad. Not good, but not
Oh, we're gonna have those like security lock things.
bad. Oh, yeah.
That is a new thing. I
That's
used
a
it
new
this
thing.
morning.
You used it.
I
How was
almost
the experience?
forgot. It was nice. It was a satisfying little click
Can you
that
like
you could
put
hear.
like the numbers up? It's like
Oh, it's
What's that?
okay.
and then you have to do
Hashtag.
Okay.
Oh, is the code?
yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know.
I don't
that.
know it.
We just.
We're not saying this on air, just in case some sneaky snick wants to get on it.
Swiper.
Just in case one of the 5 views that you guys have of your podcast
never be
is
too-
a non
you can never be too
I'm
sure.
pretty sure
You
that's
never be
all
too
of
sure.
us plus.
Never be too sure. And views are 25% me because I rewatch it for any like errors. And then I'm like,
Error.
yeah,
Okay.
it's already
You watch-
uploaded.
Yeah. Yeah, I do that too though.
Yeah.
Wow. When do you guys even upload? Like, is there a set schedule?
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes it's a schedule, sometimes they're not.
You guys didn't you do them all at the end of the year last year?
We did
Yeah.
a bunch of them at the end of the year.
Yeah.
But they're not up yet.
They aren't uploaded because I haven't had the time to edit them because I spent my whole summer sleeping and not sleeping.
Oh.
You know, there's no in between with that.
I did not know that, Zachary.
Anyways.
So would you say lucid dreaming is in between sleeping and
No.
non-sleeping?
I've lucid dreamt before.
I've never done that.
It's a weird experience.
So
Is
what
this
about
conversation pellucid to you all?
Pellucid?
I want to go home.
Pellucid?
It means thoroughly clear.
Thoroughly.
maybe? It's hard to tell.
Yeah, I like how our hosts are both on their phones.
I was
That's
looking
very-
if I had anything else left.
Sure.
on
Hey
my-
Lexi, do you want to have a segment?
A segment?
Just kind of take over for a while.
Yeah, go for it.
Sure, go
How
ahead.
much time do we have left?
Yeah,
Okay,
like
we have
5
4
minutes.
As much time as you want.
I feel uncomfortable right
You
now.
just
You're all
edit the
staring
stuff
at
out.
me.
Well, what should we call it? What should we call our segment?
Are we gonna come every Thursday, Zoe?
I don't know.
You should.
You should. Could use more regulars.
Cakes. Take.
Pig.
Yeah, just my last name.
1 1/4 Koreans.
1.25.
1.25.
1.25
So did we talk about
cake.
Korean things?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right.
Korean media.
What did we talk about?
I went to Korea this past summer.
That's pretty
It
cool.
was interesting. Very hot.
Never been to Korea. Only my grandma has ever been there. But I mean, to be fair, she also lives
Do
there.
you want to go?
I think yes. I think I'd like to have my grandma there because she can actually talk to people, as opposed to me
Well,
who cannot speak.
People
Korean.
will speak English to you
Yeah.
anyway because, unlike me, you look like a foreigner.
I do. I do.
Okay, that's so like yeah, not knowing Korean is hard when you're in Korea.
And not knowing English is hard when you're in the U.S.
You're in
Yeah,
America
the US
speaking-
And I don't speak
know
English,
how.
you know.
Yeah, as a non-English speaker, I would say that not being able to speak English in the U.S. is oftentimes very difficult.
You know,
Yeah.
English isn't my first language.
Did you know that I go to actually an English-speaking school?
Really.
Wow.
I'm shocked.
It's so different.
So advanced.
You know, I've
what are those
actually-
English speakers like? I've never talked to them.
I've
before.
never
They're-
tried speaking English before.
Most of them are
It
named
sounds like a
Zachary, and they, stroke their hoodie.
Drawstrings? Or hoodies drawstrings?
Yes, that's our form of communication.
Interesting. You know, I might try speaking English for the first time right now. Well,
Try it.
Well,
Yeah.
It's too late.
the bell.
Yeah.
Zach's waving at me violently to tell me to stop recording.
Stop recording!
I'm just still recording.
Goodbye.
Oh, man. Goodbye, everybody.